A crash involving a tractor trailer is 3 times more deadly than crashes in the cars you and I drive. That's according to the North Carolina Department of Transportation. WRAL Investigates Cullen Browder explains how new big rig drivers could be making it more dangerous and what you can do to stay safe.
The physics are simply frightening. A fully loaded tractor trailer weighing about 80,000 pounds versus a 2,000 to 3,000 pound car or pickup truck.
I do not remember anything until maybe 4 or 5 days later in the hospital.
Bridgett Nicole Brown of Sampson County was waiting to turn left last year with her twin daughters, Riley and Raegan, in the front seat of their Chevy S10 pickup. This was the devastating result. An 18-wheeler going about 55 miles an hour slammed into the back of them.
A lacerated spleen, liver, kidney, crushed trachea, 12 rib fractures, collapsed lung, several vertebrae fractures.
And that was just her recovery. Her daughter suffered less serious physical injuries, but the emotional trauma lingers for all of them.
Getting in the car now makes you very anxious being on the road.
The growth of online shopping produced the need for more haulers and more road risks. The latest state statistics show 18-wheeler crashes rose coming out of the pandemic, more than 9,100 in 2021. That's up 5% from pre-pandemic numbers, but up 67% from 2011, according to state DOT numbers.
We've been seeing a lot of that distracted driving.
According to the American Truck Business Service, the median age of a private fleet driver is 57. That's compared to 35 for new drivers entering the field who grew up around more distractions.
So we theorize, the younger the truck driver, the more likelihood they're on their cell phone.
Riley attorney Stacy Miller and Kurt Dixon represent truck crash victims. Dixon even went through training to get his commercial driver's license to help him better understand the dangers on the road.
Biggest thing I'm seeing out on the road is just folks do not put enough space between their vehicles.
What do you generally see in terms of what's causing the accidents in the cases you handle?
Simply not paying attention or being on a cell phone.
Here at Carolina Trucking Academy, dealing with distraction is top of mind.
And then I'd like you to back down here all the way until the front of the truck clears the last cone.
During the intensive 5-week training program here in Raleigh, where students learn to safely maneuver big rigs, cell phones are barred from the site.
When they walk in the door at 7 o'clock on Monday morning, do you have a cell phone on you? Turn right around and go put it in your vehicle.
Michaela Underhill bought Carolina Trucking Academy from Charlie Gray.
What our training provides is the understanding of the total dynamics of weight, stopping distances, how that pertains to a heavier vehicle.
So all you need to do now is just put the red and white DOT bumper in this box here.
Prior to February of 2022, truck safety training wasn't even required to get a CDL. Big rig drivers now face more scrutiny, but combining trucks, traffic, and distraction makes for a dangerous road.
Catastrophic injuries, death is what you see.
And you're seeing more and more of it.
More of it in every county.
And that puts everyone at risk.
These are not little fender benders. These are life-threatening injuries, and me and both of my daughters could have easily not walked away.
A study late last year estimated there were 80,000 fewer truck drivers on the road compared to 2021. Many of those left after a national database launched which tracks drug and alcohol violations. Cullen Browder, WRAL News, Raleigh.